Soon a tri-services crew of 10 members is going to leave for a world expedition sailing, and this is going to be led by Anuja, who is here with us. Ma'am, you have done this expeditions before, but it was 2 months duration. Now around the world we are saying, what are the challenges we are looking at this point?
Compared to whatever we have trained and compared to whatever we have experienced so far, this is the most I would say the longest of what we are going to experience so far, because 21,600 nautical miles or more than that is what we are expecting out of this. So the challenges per se are the distance initially, then the working around that distance. We need to know how much time we are going to spend on the boat, how many port of calls we are going to go, how do we plan our logistics, how do we work out the weather conditions, how do we work out the boat conditions in that, and what all things we need to take ourselves with us so that we pass through this 21,600 nautical miles in as smooth as we can.
Defence forces have been focusing for last few years on Nari Shakti and women empowerment, and sailing expeditions of all women crew is part of it. So how you can say that this message is going forward, and when you joined and now you see a difference?
I joined about 21 years back. So the changes which we are having right now with respect to the empowerment given by the army to the women officers. Initially when I had joined, there were hardly any people who were who were women officers and are and all these things. But now if you see, the intake of the women officers has also increased, and the exposure which they are getting is also increased. Like women officers are now entering the NDA, the National Defence Academy in Pune. So that is itself shows that how progressive things are getting as far as we are concerned when we are getting into the army or any other defence forces. And the permanent commission coming on and the officers getting higher ranks, it is certainly a satisfactory level which is there. Maybe it is increasing so far in all the women officers. So,
in terms of security, the way that this tour is planned, you see that there are any unfriendly waters, or mostly you will be passing through the friendly waters?
Some of the threats which were reported are on the east coast of Africa and near Indonesian islands. So we are going from in between them. So as far as I know, or as far as the reports goes, they are not that very dangerous waters with respect to the security threats and all. So because the kind of waters we are going to face, they are also going to face the same waters. So I don't foresee we getting into that.
Will you be interacting with officers or army of women officers from across the globe or wherever, like Australia or other countries? Is that something which is planned for it?
As of now, nothing is planned so far. But then if we get an opportunity, we would like to do that.
But Amita also joins us. Everyone says that everybody wants to see the world, but we are going to see it in a different way in a sailing expedition. So how are you looking forward to it?
I think seeing the world through water, which covers about 70% of the globe, is actually seeing the actual world. So I think I'm very privileged to be part of this expedition that is going to take me around the world on a sailing yacht. And definitely I'm looking forward to how unpredictable the nature is going to be and how we are going to challenge ourselves to tackle this situation, not missing out on the beautiful sunsets and the sunrises that will come our way.
Of course, there are these privileges, but how do you keep in touch with your family? For this expedition is about to last around for 9 months.
Yeah. So, yes, of course, we will be out of network and there will be very little communication back home. But the good part is that we will be establishing a control center back in Mumbai, which is going to relay our reports to our families, and they will definitely be relieved to know that, yes, we are progressing towards our destination. And of course, whenever we get an opportunity, we will definitely like to call home and tell them that, yes, we are fine and we are doing well.
Thank you very much. So the flag off ceremony is on 11th September. Mostly the nation's eyes in the next 9 months will be on the 10-member all-women crew covering across the world for the circumnavigation sailing. With cameras and Sahil Chavan, Mustafa Sheikh for India Today.